today's video, I want to share my profits from the month of September. Y'all know, those of you who have been here for a while, y'all know my trading strategy. I trade once a week. I don't day trade. I don't read charts. The income that I make is consistent and it is reliable to pay them daggone bills. And I'm gonna share my profits. Y'all know I come here every single week and I tell y'all what I've made inside of my Play Money account. It's an account that I started in April of this year, and I've been bringing my profits to you guys since I started. But anyways, if you're new here, hi, my name is Paris Smith, and I was able to retire myself from the 9 to 5 at 24 years old through trading this very strategy that I'm about to talk about today. If you're interested in learning how to trade, if you are a beginner, and you don't desire to read charts, you don't desire to day trade, you just want an easy strategy, I need to see you at my next free stock trading masterclass. It's completely free. And we're going to have a good time in there. The link is in the description. Go ahead, secure your seat, register, and I'll see you there. But anyways, so in the month of September, there's only, 4 weeks? Let me just confirm, okay? Let me confirm real quick. We have how many weeks in September? How many Mondays? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 5 Mondays in September. So y'all know what that means. We got a little extra Mondays, okay? Well, anyways, let me tell you guys what I made. I wrote it down, and I'm also going to put all the screenshots on the screen. I have the screenshots all over the screen, okay? But in total, I made $5,523.42. That's how much I made in September. My account value is at about $24,000 that I used to trade this stock, RKLB. Let me just tell y'all something about RKLB. I started trading this stock when it was at $15 earlier this year. That thing at $66. And now I'm starting to think, like, I think it's time for me to move on. Because this stock doesn't have a dividend, so it's like real volatile and crazy. Like, it's a really fun trade if you have experience. But I think it's time for me to move on. I might trade like 2 contracts just to have fun because I love RKLB. But that thing at $66, baby, I turned that thing into a long term. So let me just tell y'all what I did with the profits, okay? So y'all know this month I am preparing for my baby shower that is happening next month. And I told my fiance, I said, we not paying nothing with our hard-working money. We're going to pay everything from the stock market. And so I will say this, that baby shower got real expensive real quick. So I would say about a couple thousands out of pocket at this point. Okay, at this point. Because we 30 days out and I got to make them final deposits. But anyway, well, we 2 days from being 30 days out and I got to make the final deposits. But anyways, I can always, trade for the rest of October or whatever and just like cover it, put it back in my bank or whatever. That's cool too. I might even do that. But anyways, so what I ended up paying for with the profits, because y'all know I either pay, I spend it, I invest it to buy more contracts to grow my income, or I reinvest into my long-term stock where I hold shares and allow the equity to rise and I make money from the dividends. So I'm gonna tell you what it is. So I paid for the venue for the baby shower. I paid for the host, because we have a host that lives in Atlanta, so he's flying out to DC. Paid for his hotel, paid for his flight, paid for his services, car rental. I think that's pretty much it. So he said, I didn't pay for, what else I paid for this baby shower? I don't know. Maybe that's it for the baby shower. I gotta go look. But anyways, I know that Last week we paid for our baby's car seat and the travel system. So we got the Nuna car seat and stroller. That thing was $1,400, but I love that car seat. I love the style. It's so cute. It's just like quality, beautiful. Also, one of my friends, she just had a baby and she has the Nuna and she's been raving about this Nuna. So I'm like, let me go see what it's about. And I love it. Love it, love it, love the quality, everything. So that came yesterday. We just got it. We just received it yesterday. So thank God for that. What else? I also paid for our maternity shoot. Because y'all know, first of all, this baby shower finna be lit, okay? We're about to have our little maternity photos and stuff gonna be up. We're gonna have a little floor wrap, okay? Okay. I paid for half of the core services through the stock market too. That's what I paid for too. But that other half is gonna have to come out of pocket because baby, that thing expensive. The most expensive thing I've paid for this baby shower is the daggone decor. Not even the food. So that's coming out of pocket. But anyways, the maternity shoot was $795. Yeah, $795 was the maternity shoot. Just made the last payment yesterday. So, yeah. Well, you know, you make 50-50, you know, the deposit and you gotta pay the rest. We just came back from Detroit. We flew out there just to take our pictures and flew back in yesterday. But anyway, that's what I did with the profits. And then yesterday, after I made my trade, I said, I know I might move on from RKLB, but RKLB really has my heart. I really love that stock so much. Like, I am in love with RKLB. I am. I really am. But I am going to trade maybe like 2 contracts, but I need to get on it to find me another stock. Because it's just getting too pricey and the movement is insane. It went from 15 to 66. Baby, that is a great hold, buy and hold. Like, that equity go crazy. You know what I mean? So, what I decided to do yesterday, I had $3,000 just chilling in my broker account. Because what I like to do is I like to trade the strategy and save it up. If I don't spend the money, I like to like keep it in the account because you never know. I may see another stock I want to trade, you know, or maybe the stock ran up crazy. I don't know. You just never know. So I like to hold a couple thousand on the side. I had 8,000 in there in total, but I took 3,000 of it and decided to buy some RKLB into my long term. So those are the things that I actually spent money on in September. And then I did have like, I took 3,000 that was just sitting there on the side, you know. And I invest into RKLB because that thing going crazy. And I'm just like, yo, the fundamentals are insane. Like, it's just so beautiful. The revenue is great. It's a great company. And I've been watching CNBC and they be talking about RKLB. And I'm just like, why can't I have RKLB to myself? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Because we dating real bad. But anyways, so that was that. I am so grateful for my $5,000, $5,500 that came in this month. When I say that money right there, every time I trade and I have like a job for the money that come in, you know, I put an assignment on the money that comes in from the trades, and I'm like, it don't have to come out of my pocket, and I get to pay for these expensive baby shower stuff. Oh, baby, I'm excited. But October, I have nothing to pay for. Like, nothing, you know. I don't think I will have anything to, like, use the profits for. So I might end up keeping it in the account. I might even do long-term, you know, find some more stocks to build up my long-term portfolio. My long-term portfolio, I started with $7,000. And it is at over 40,000. No, it's not. It's at 30,000 right now. It's at 33,000 right now. And so the 3,000 that I put in there, that's, you know, it went from 30 to 33. I started with 7,000. I put 8,000 in there like months ago from my cover call profits because I wanted to buy stock and, you know, let it ride. And I will buy the stocks on a down day so that I can like build equity and all that. And so we are up. We are up over $10,000 in that account, long-term account. So my Play Money account and this account are linked together, and I have Play Money account, which is my cover call account where I trade, and then once a week. And then my long-term account, I take my cover call profits sometimes and I put it in that account and I just make equity from it. So that thing grew since April. $10,000. I did nothing. I didn't do nothing but buy the stock on a red day. It's really cool. It's really cool. So I'm excited. I'm super excited. Y'all already know that. Y'all already know that. I have been creating new accounts and stuff because this was like really the first month where I had a intentional assignment outside of like my bills. You know, I have the account where I pay my bills and that's that, right? But this account is like, okay, this month I'm going to focus on the baby shower. You know, next month, who knows? I don't know. Who knows? And so I created, I think I told y'all in my last video, I think I did. I created another Play Money account and a baby fund account. So if baby girl needs anything, you know, maybe she like infant stage, moving up to like 6 months and she need who knows what, I don't know, baby food. No, not baby food, because I get that. Something expensive like a high chair, you know? What about a high chair? And get it from the money, the stock account. Or let's say we want to put her in swim lessons. I don't know. Go get the money from the stock account. So we have the baby fund account. I'm going to create a video on my strategy on her retirement account because I'm starting her retirement account as well. And as soon as she's born, I'm going to start her retirement account. And it's not really a retirement account, but it's an investing account. So when she's 18, she'll be a millionaire. I already have the whole strategy and I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna bring it to y'all. That's gonna be one of the next few videos. My whole like strategy and stuff. It's gonna be so fun. But anyway, that's that. I wanted to bring y'all my profits for the month of September. It was a great month. It was a phenomenal month. In September, the market was booming. RKLB did slide real hard, and then I had to trade as the stock went back up. Yeah, I know RKLB. If y'all trade it, that thing, it moves a lot. It's not as stable as I want it to be, but it's a fun trade. But anyways, if you're interested in learning this strategy, it's so fun, so easy, so just effortless is what I like to call it. I call it my effortless income. Definitely join us at our next masterclass. Can't wait to see you there. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay.